Hey, what's up, friends? So I got something very special for all of us today, and to anyone who doesn't know, obviously Parkway Drive is probably my favorite band of all time. I first got into these guys, so yeah, I'm gonna tell a little story here for a minute and a half, just to, because I think this is the first Parkway Drive song we've done on the channel, because obviously I've listened to all their stuff. But yeah, back in about 2014, 2015, I came across these guys. I was in my first year of college, like I said, and yeah, like I was really into As Like Dying, Killswitch Engage, a lot of all of these melodic death metal and melodic metalcore bands, if you want to call them, just with like this kind of guitar work, you know what I mean? And yeah, Parkway Drive just came out, and they came out of nowhere. They just blew me away. My first record I ever listened to by these guys was Atlas. And I had never heard anything quite like it, and anything quite as dark and as powerful and as moving and as emotional. It blew me away. And then I listened to all of their records going backwards. So then I listened to Deep Blue, got blown away by that. And I listened to Horizons. And then that's when I found Carrion, which probably, if I was to name my top 5 favorite Parkway Drive songs, probably Homeless for the Heartless, Carrion, Blue in the Gray, The River. And I am someone that loves New Parkway Drive too. So probably Kronos would be my 5th. But yeah, man, then I saw them for the first time when Ire dropped, and I was blown away by Ire. I was blown away by Reverence. I've loved everything these guys have put out. And as a band too, man, if anyone knows them, their documentaries are some of the best documentaries I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, man, these guys it's like mixing Jackass with metal, you know what I mean? And all of them are just such incredible human beings. Like Winston is a huge idol of mine. Just how, I don't know, good of a human being he is. So I'm nonetheless stoked for this, and we'll see if we get heavy Parkway, anthemic Parkway, weird Parkway. I don't know what we're gonna get, but we'll see. But that's enough of me blabbering. I usually don't do this. I usually don't do these long intros, but yeah, these guys are special to me. So, but anyway, before we get into it, as always, I want to do a big shout out to the Discord and the Patreon. So if you have any song requests for me, jump in the Discord, and that's pretty much it. So let's get into Parkway Drive, Glitch. Okay, already, just that riff, very simple. But one thing about, because I believe this was produced as the same by 3 last records by their sound guy, George Hasty Christo, I think his name is. But just one thing I love about, New Parkway in general is their songs always have this flow to them. There's really good songwriting. It usually starts off with like a proper intro, something to grab your attention. Sometimes something really, moody. Like this right now is just coming in with this interesting energy. You got a bit of Winston doing these like background whispers kind of thing. Yeah, I'm excited. So let's get back into it. Just simple, but
Let it feed the fear inside.
voice has ever been. I like that riff. Ooh, building up. One thing I love about Parkway is their build-ups. Damn. I really fucking like that. That was fantastic. That, like, so overall really like that one. I don't know if it was what I was expecting, because at this point I have no clue what I'm expecting with Parkway Drive. I had no clue what to expect with this one. I was just hoping I would like it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been very open with their new stuff. Like, I've liked most of it. Yeah, for the most part, I think I've liked every single one of their records. Like I said, a lot. And I'm not someone who likes their new stuff more than their old stuff, or their old stuff more than their new stuff. I think it's just one band that is just evolving and doing different things. And so yeah, like, you know, what did I think of this one? I loved the songwriting in this song. I loved how it starts off, that main riff, which I think that main riff, one thing that I love about Jeff's guitar riffs, and it's like, I was gonna say especially on the new stuff, but I think he's always had this, is his riffs have great groove to them. And it's something about the way that Jeff and Ben, when they sync up, Ben, to anyone who doesn't know, is the drummer, when they sync up, they just get these really infectious grooves that just make me move. You know what I mean? And especially live. I've seen these guys live 4 times, and just an amazing live show. And yeah, I just love the groove and their riffs. And it's always, Jeff always has this like melodic sensibility. That's why he's probably my favorite. Him and Andy James, I think, are like my 2 favorite guitarists. And Bjorn Gillette of In Flames and Jesper of In Flames. Probably those 3 guys are my absolute favorites. But yeah, there's just something, the way that like Jeff can make these heavy, groovy riffs, but also like very infectious, very melodic. Not necessarily melodic. Like I wouldn't say there's very much of the song that was melodic, but there's a really nice groove to it. And then, so yeah, the drumming, I always like it when they build up the song. Like, one thing I love about all of the new stuff especially is these like ebbs and flows of songwriting. It comes in slow, and then it usually boom explodes, and then you have a normal song, and then the bridge has a really immaculate attention to detail with Parkway Drive songs. There's always like this proper build up crescendo. The breakdown is always interesting. It feels like is all culminating into the breakdown. The whole point is creating this kind of ebb and flow right there. So I thought, yeah, the songwriting in this song was great. Winston's vocals, Again, I'm someone I like the new delivery. I love the old delivery. I love the new delivery. I like this kind of character that Winston creates with his vocals. Um, and I think it actually might have been the best on this one because it feels one of the most seamless. I love Pray, but I definitely feel like Pray in the verses is him doing this whisper talking thing. I liked how in this one it felt very organic. Where like to my recollection, looking back on it right now, it's hard for me to know if it was like a full scream or if it was his scream yell hybrid or whatever. I just thought that was very seamless. And then in the chorus was the cleanest we've ever heard Winston, for sure. That was cool to hear. Him, like, obviously all these vocal lessons have taken off, and again, I like that it is not just like a straight singing chorus. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound like A Day to Remember, like where it's just screaming then singing. One thing I like about the way that Winston does his vocals is it's this very seamless transition of like building and lowering intensity. You know, that chorus feels very organic. It feels like he's just expressing himself in whatever way he wants to do in the moment. But yeah, all in all, really love this one. I'm really excited to see what they do next, though, as well. But anyway, what were your thoughts on this one? Let me know down below. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care if like anybody hates it. I'm not judgmental that way. Just yeah, I loved it. Hopefully you guys did too. But also, I want to give a big shout out to my tier 3 patrons. So we got Adam, Amber, Kelly, Brianna, Daphne, David, Francis, Gage, Laura, Melissa, Rush, Sharon. And that's it. So see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Bye.